kettlebell deadlift is a great exercise to build strength in your legs, and it's going to teach you the technique of a traditional barbell deadlift. The first thing I want to talk about is arguably the most important piece of this exercise, the setup. Notice that the handle of the kettlebell is lined up with the middle of my feet. So if you were to draw a line through the kettlebell, it would line up with the middle of both of my feet. You don't want the kettlebell way out in front of you because then you're going to have to reach for it, and as you lower down, it's going to put a lot of strain on your back, it's going to cause pain and potentially injury. Now that you understand the setup, we can go over the form. This is a combination of a hip hinge and a knee bend. To initiate the hip hinge, I want you to imagine that there's a button on the wall behind you that you're trying to push with your butt. So it looks like this. And then I want you to start to squat. Once you grab the kettlebell, you're going to brace your spine by taking a deep inhale, and then stand up and lower it down with control, following that same movement pattern, putting the kettlebell down from the same place that you picked it up from. Again, the first part of this movement is a hinge. Act like there's a button on the wall behind you. You want to push it with your butt. Then you're going to bend your knees. Your hands are down in front of you like this. That way, when they get to the kettlebell, you can just wrap your fingers around it, take a deep inhale, brace your spine like somebody's going to punch you in the belly, and then stand up. Again, reverse that the exact same way. You're going to put it down exactly where you picked it up from. You don't want to put it down in front of you like this. Notice that my spine is rounding. That's going to cause pain down the road. It's going to cause injury. Maybe not right away, but eventually if you keep doing something with bad form, it is going to cause pain, it is going to cause injury. Check it out from the front view in case there's anything you can see that's helpful. Notice that my toes are pointing slightly outward. That's perfectly fine. If you're comfortable feet forward, that's fine too. Whatever's best for you. Just don't turn them out like this. It's a little bit wide. From here, everything stays the same. Hands in front of you, you're going to hinge at the waist, push that button on the wall behind you, start to bend the knees. I'm lowering down until my hands touch. Inhale, brace the spine, stand up, lower back down. Notice that I'm not jerking the kettlebell off the ground, I'm controlling it down, and I'm driving through my legs to stand up tall. That's the kettlebell deadlift. Remember to choose a weight that is challenging for the amount of repetitions that you're doing. If you're doing 10 reps, reps number 8, 9, and 10 should be much more difficult than reps numbers 1, 2, and 3.